Yo, what's good, people? Had to come through. I want to talk about this Katt Williams on Club Shay Shay because Katt Williams let it be known for 2024. The truth is going to be revealed. You know, that's what he let it be known on Shannon Sharp's show because he came through cooking up real ether. You know, for a lot of people well, not for a lot of people, for the Kings of Comedy, the Kings of Comedy's friends, the Kings of Comedy cohorts, the King of Interviews, you know, all this. He really went there on this one. You know, because I didn't see this episode where Rickey Smiley was on Club Shay Shay. I didn't see that episode. But on the episode, Rickey Smiley must have said that he was supposed to be Money Mike in Friday After Next, and Katt Williams was supposed to be the Santa Claus. You know, that sounds weird to me, but, you know, it would have sounded weird to me when I heard it, but, you know, so Katt Williams had to address that. And when he addressed that, it sounded like 100% legitimate proof of why that could have never been. And Rickey Smiley is just up here telling a lie for what reason we don't know. That's what I'm just, Rickey Smiley would just, you know, Buffalo Times. But one thing that Katt Williams said that really, you know, really lets you know that he's serious about, you know, what he's saying. He said, I don't know why Rickey Smiley would lose a child and then come up here and start telling lies. And that right there, he said that's why people believe in rituals. And that right there was weird to me. Not weird. That right there let me know that he was going there. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing nobody could do about it. Because rest in peace to Rickey Smiley's child, first off. But I gotta go check that episode out because I gotta look at the whole aura and the energy of what Rickey Smiley really meant by being Money Mike. Whether he wanted to be Money Mike with his energy, but that's just, you know, he could have been, could have played. It was weird to me, you know. But he said that about Rickey Smiley, and one thing about Rickey, let's be honest. Like Rickey Smiley, his prank calls, like, you know, is like 1A to nephew. Well, you know, he's number 2 to nephew Tommy. Nephew Tommy is number 1 when it comes to prank calls. But that radio, you know what I'm saying? That's his niche right there. That's his thing. He do his thing right there. You know, but on the movie tip, I would go with Katt Williams. I believe most of people would, but it wasn't just Rickey Smiley, though. But let me finish Rickey Smiley first, because he said that he was like, why Rickey Smiley played a woman in most of his roles, more roles than he has played a man in his roles in movies. Then I thought about it like, wow, you know, that is how. He said, well, how could you be Money Mike when you played a woman in most of your roles? So Katt Williams, the same way he eat the Wanda Smith, remember how he eat the Wanda and made Wanda feel nasty? You know, he was doing that to Rickey Smiley. So Rickey Smiley, you know what I'm saying? You gotta say something now, Rickey. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say it like that. You know, you gotta do something now. But he was letting the comedy game be known, the joke stealing and everything like that. Also, we see other comedians do it. They get up there and they tell somebody else's joke and everything like that, or we see it and then years later we see where it came from and everything. So that's the thing in that craft. I do remember it was about 2009, about 2010, where there was like a real. Like, who's funnier, Katt Williams or Steve Harvey? You know, remember that? And then Katt Williams came to Cleveland and did some show. I just remember the story, listening to it, the morning show every day, every day listening to the morning show about how it played out. And Katt Williams had, was doing his thing and shut him down. He said he let people know that Steve Harvey was wearing the wig. the Steve Harvey was wearing a wig, and that's wild. But uh, basically, Katt Williams was like public enemy number one. And the reason why he's public enemy number one, that's will come in another interview on another platform sometime in the future. Because there's a reason why he's able to say what he can says what he says, says what he wants to say, and these other people don't say anything back. They just they try to damage his character. Oh, he's on drugs. He's a crackhead. He's this. He's that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could have swore that Charleston White and Katt Williams was related though. I could have swore like Charleston White looked like I could have swore he was like a Katt Williams wannabe at first. But Cedric the Entertainer, he went in on Cedric the Entertainer. Now Cedric the Entertainer, you know, he went Wanda Smith status on Cedric because Cedric the Entertainer, the joke that he told on the Kings of Comedy. Remember about the spaceship and the last joke that he told about it being in the cat, the way that black people drive and the way they pull up and everything like that. That was a joke that he stole from Katt Williams in 1998. Remember the Kings of Comedy came out in 2000. It was shot in 99. So he stole that joke about a year earlier. The movie's a classic now, right? Everybody remembers that was the part that most people remember about Cedric the Entertainer. He said Cedric the Entertainer is supposed to be able to sing, dance, and tell jokes and do everything, right? He said couldn't find out. He don't sing, he don't dance, he don't write. He's barely funny. That's what Katt Williams said. So he was really dropping ether on these people. And so Cedric the Entertainer, because he was on Club Shay Shay also, these are episodes that you gotta go check. You gotta check the Cedric Entertainer episode and the Rickey Smiley episode and this Katt Williams episode. It'll tell a full story. Katt Williams is like summing up the story, I should say. And so the Kings of Comedy, he didn't have anything to say about D.L. Hughley, but Faison Love, he did have to say something to say about Faison Love. Faison Love, he's funny, he's hilarious in every movie. Every movie he's hilarious because they always give him like short parts. He's never like been featured in the movie. Well, if he has, I haven't seen it. If he hasn't been like one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? It's been some other joint, but the ones that we know him for, he hasn't been featured in. So you get those 10 lines. Those 10 lines are all hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And he's never been in the big roles, and then also he's never had a special. I believe he could do it. Everybody knows he could do it. You know what I'm saying? But he just hasn't had one of those. Katt Williams he said he's had 12 Netflix specials and 12 specials, and Faison Love has had 0. And that's so Katt Williams was doing stats, pulling stats on that one. Faison Love does seem to know a lot of things about a lot of people everywhere across the world, everything about them, and there are those people, and he does a whole lot of interviews. Though. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about a difference about what route you want to take. Said that he told Michael Blackson to be a real African. that was crazy. That was wild. He's a real African playing a fake African, so he should do some real African stuff. It was egregious. But this interview right here, was doing crazy numbers, hit like 100,000, like, real time, doing 100,000 people looking to see at one time. It was that big because so much truth and so much ether was being dropped that this is what people want nowadays. People want the truth. People want the truth. People are tired of being lied to, tired of bullshit, tired of like playing along with fake shit. You know how like, you just like some, you posted you somewhere, so you don't want to shake up the room, so you just go along with it. You just go along to get along. People are tired of doing that shit now. People want the stomp down. They want the stomp down. They want to be told what it really is. They want to be told what it really is. And let me tell you, there is the other side does not want that at all. The other side wants to keep it looking fake and pretty, So I'm just saying this so you can go check out the Katt Williams interview on Club Shay Shay. It was a legendary interview. But I'm going to go and get out of here on this one. I'll be back later on with some more.